good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Eunice, herbalist, with another video for another week of herbal knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about dandelion. And dandelion is something pretty much everybody knows. Dandelion is something that actually just grows in your yard. A lot of people have dandelions in their yard and don't even know it and don't even know what it is. Me, myself, before I learned about herbalists and knew what I was looking for, had dandelion in my yard. I'm originally from North Carolina, where the soil is great and all that. And we had actually several herbs growing in our yard, and of course I didn't know it, but now I know. But anyway, dandelion is one of those great herbs and so forth. And if you do have dandelion in your yard, um, you can you pluck those, harvest those, and use them for medicine. The root and the flower. It's a flowering plant, and it's yellow, and it's not black-eyed Susan because they do grow in your yard as well. But dandelion is a little different. If you're interested in finding herbs in your yard, you can get one of those plant apps and so forth. And when you take a picture of that and do the research, you can find out actually what that plant is. So that's one of our part of our education as herbalists is, part of our um, on hand work is to go out and find plants that are in our yard and do a report on them and things like that. So this is a good thing that you can also do if you're interested in herb, interested in what you have out in your yard. A lot of the plants out in your yard are, herbal medicine, something that you can harvest and use if you're interested in doing that, of course. Okay, so let's get to the bottom. Get to the what is dandelion good for? What is the health and benefits of dandelion? Okay, dandelion, again, using the flower and the root is used for medicine. And dandelion is great for so many ailments. Okay. Uh, First of all, you should know that dandelion, you can make jam out of the flowering, and because dandelion is very nutritious, very nutritious, and it's good for fighting inflammation. It's good for managing the liver. It is good for blood sugar, helping to keep your blood sugar down. It's also good for high blood pressure. It also helps that. Um, it also promotes, like I said, liver health. It's good for the liver. And also it's a good way to aid you in weight loss. So this is a pretty good herb. It's, like I said, something that you have, may or may not have in your yard, something that you can harvest and so forth and things like that. And people eat dandelion all the time. Just pluck them out of the ground, wash them, and eat them. And the flowers, just wash them and eat them. And I have seen on YouTube a lot of ladies that know about what dandelion do and know about dandelion. They actually make dandelion jam, out of it and so forth, which is a very, very healthy way of eating dandelion. Okay. So dandelion, again, both flower and roots are used for medicine. It is highly nutritious, and both are great to have around the house. Oh, and one other thing that dandelion does, and so far back in the 18th centuries, and I may be wrong on that year, but also they use dandelion as coffee, the root as coffee. You can, so when you think of herbal coffee, which most people don't want, or whatever, but it's good for you, it is really, really a good way to be healthy or stay healthy. So back in the day, they didn't have coffee like we have coffee. and things like that. So dandelion root were actually used for coffee. And I actually have that on my website. And so far, dandelion root, or I put herbal coffee and, give the description of dandelion root and what its benefit is for. So yeah, and some people do still drink it today as coffee. I also seen a few videos on that where they actually, dug the root up, harvest the root, and when it dry, grind it up and used it for coffee, which is, what they did also back in 18th centuries and so far. So this is a very good herb to have around, and the fact that you can use both the flower and the root is saying something about the dandelion. It gives you so much. It gives you a whole lot of benefits and things like that. Anytime you can get something that's going to be heart healthy, who's going to help keep your cholesterol low, blood pressures, reduce high blood pressure, work with high blood pressure, and promote liver health and so forth and things like that. Those are major herbal medicines and so forth to help you. And they are natural, from the earth and all that. So they do have the strength to help. And this is why we do the herbal knowledge, is so that we can give out this information so that these things can help, so that you can implement these herbal medicines into your life. Start your herbal regimen. But of course, as I always say, before you start the herbal regimen, seek a herbalist or a healthcare provider. Because even though these are natural herbal medicines and things like that, you still want to be cautious if you are taking traditional traditional medicine. You want to be cautious of that because these herbs do have some strength to them, and they are, excuse me, I hair in my mouth. And they are very, very powerful for what they are used for. So when you start an herbal regimen and you do take it and it's recommended and things like that, you will or should see some improvement on your health. There are a few doctors that will allow you to take herbal medicine along with traditional. Harley, we got to have a meeting with Harley because of the barking. Because everything he barks at, and then sometimes there is nothing to bark at. But anyway, we'll have a meeting with him afterwards. I'll have a meeting with him afterwards. Harley, we got a meeting later. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we're doing dandelion again. I don't want to get up, but I will show you the dandelion that I have taken off for herbal coffee. Now, I also have tried the dandelion coffee, because usually whenever I formulate anything, I always sample it and so forth, and all that. I can say that the dandelion root is very strong as a herbal coffee, and if you are taking it for health measurements and so forth, you may want to use honey instead of regular sugar to sweeten it. It is very strong. I put it that way. Even a small amount is very strong. So if you want to do herbal coffee, yeah, definitely use a small amount. So, but anyway, other than that bitter taste for the herbal coffee, dandelion is really great. Now, we do have dandelion tea. We also have dandelion herbal capsules. So you can find those on our website as well. And yeah, try out the dandelion if you have any of these issues that we just spoke of, or if you feel like, this can help you and so forth. Again, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider to help you get your herbal regimen started, because it is important that you do have your traditional medicine checked out with the herbal medicine to make sure that there is no conflict with those two medicines. So until next week, we bring you another herbal knowledge. Just remember, dandelion is good for the liver, cholesterol, high blood, and it also promotes weight loss, helping weight loss, and it has it's very potent in antioxidants. I didn't say that, but it's very, very potent antioxidant and has a lot of great nutritious value. I'll get it out in a minute. So yeah, try out the dandelion, and yeah, if you have any questions about the dandelion or any other herbs, herbal medicines that I mentioned in the past and so forth, just hit me down below. And please subscribe so that you'll know when I do upload another video. I try to do these videos at least once a week. My day was picked for Wednesday, but for the past couple of weeks, it's been on Thursday. But however, I still do get it in and all that. And I'm very excited to be able to bring you these herbal medicine health benefits and so forth, because a lot of people don't know. And the more you know about herbal medicine, traditional medicine, the better off your health is going to be. As I always say again, you are responsible for your health. Your health should be your number one priority. So, thank you for stopping by, and until next week.